Hello and welcome, everybody. I am NPC Destroyer, and this week we will continue our three-part Wildermyth story. Um, yeah. How's everybody's week been going? Not too much excitement going on over here. Um, the transition over into new professional work has been rather easy. Well, easy, air quotes. And has actually allowed me a lot more time for this than I expected. So who knows, I may be able to get through this full segment without too many hiccups. I am also recording this at a time when hopefully we won't be interrupted. It might happen, but we'll see. If we do get interrupted by anything, it will very much be similar to last week, which was being interrupted by my girlfriend, which is okay. It happens. Um, uh, yeah, because she is at work at the moment, so we may do just fine. If it does happen that we um if it does happen that we get interrupted like last time, I'll pretty much do the exact same thing I did then. Just so that, warning, heads up. If it happens, that's the reason. So, anyways. Yes, we completed a victory. Of course we did. I turned down the overworld difficulty, but the combat difficulty is still the same. So 10 years of peace. This will be our starting conditions for the second chapter. During the years of peace, Rother would always find excuses to visit Irinana smelter. His pan wouldn't sit flat. His fire poker wasn't pokey enough. Whatever the reason, it had absolutely nothing to do with the strikingly handsome apprentice. Coolfald outfitter needed an angle to distinguish it from the others in the region. Setheta designed an exclusive batch of cloaks representing speaking fields. Viv fell for a shepherd she noticed in the hills. Hand in hand, they would follow the flock for hours in contented silence. The fighting instincts that served Malward so well on the battlefield served him slightly less well in the taverns. He was only permanently banned from one of them. Okay, so here we can look at upgrading. Do we want to give him... Oh. A more eloquent weapon or a one-handed stone axe? Oh. Has much less accuracy, so we're not gonna do that. I forget who we were. Okay, Viv, we definitely need to give her something. Yeah, that looks about right. Do that. She's still in her humble beginnings. We actually do have a lot more options now. I'm kind of happy with this. Thing is, I don't know yet. Clate. One armor. Ooh. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Mornclate. I do want to replace Sitheta's... Yeah. That would be a good idea. Next. A woman living out there is who saw it. Saw the dark swirl up where the old stones are ringed. Said it just happened one day. There were Morthagi moving into the area, and she knew getting closer meant death. So she came to us. Guess we've got a reputation. A mysterious shadow has begun to dominate the distant sky. Rother, Sutheta, and the others. They'll go to discover its origin, and hopefully to bring back daylight. Of course. Alright. So this is what we're looking like now. Can definitely go prepare T2 defenses. Y'all go. Probably prepare tier 3. Ooh, to humble ends. Sure, why not? Oh, wandering stranger, come hide from the moon. The barrels are full and the fiddle's in tune. Come ask the barkeep for a bowl, cup and spoon. We'll dance you to sleep or we'll drink until noon. What's wrong? No songs in you? Here, the course is better. Malward glances at a gleam. Sutheta realizes the dagger in her hand is flashing with the mixed light of moon and fire. Oh, it's nothing. It's... Though she clutches it away, her partner has already gotten a good look. It's got the mark of Oldwain. It's too late to deny it. The vision of the blade once beheld can never be forgotten. Malward. The rippling edge is oddly arresting. The Oldwain family's grim crest glares graven into the hilt. It didn't mean to let you see it. But what I intend seems to weigh little in its gravity. I had a good friend, as pure-hearted as anyone. He went to destroy this blade. Instead, it destroyed him, and now it's up to me. Sutheta. According to legend, this weapon, the Oath of Old Wayne, was made by the last persecuted Old Wayne mystic. It was made for vengeance, to cause suffering. It ruined a whole age of our land, shattered what generations had built. So now, I need to make sure that it doesn't happen again. That's where we're headed, isn't it? To destroy that thing? Love, I should have told you from the outset. I'm sorry. You can go back. I intended to slip away once we got close. Oh. In fact, I don't think the time is right. Not yet. Later we will. All right. New recruit. Sure, why not? Recruit. Her name is Meda. If you like that one, there's a 3-part series on the Great Hunt of Hearthhill. That's top notch. Do you have the blade and the root? We do, but good luck getting a hold of it. Someone's always reading it. Someone. She's a bookworm, is she? I've meandered through these books so many times, content to imagine myself in fairy tales. People didn't actually tame gods or traverse the country to fight a dark priestess, right? But then Jenlia's eternity comes into being, and I don't know. Maybe people do. Maybe I could. Maybe you could. Rother is being very forward about that. Don't worry. If you don't feel battle ready right this minute, we can arrange for someone to train you up. It sounds intriguing. This is our chance to train a mystic, finally. Ooh, good question. Randomize. That would be Earth Scribe. Advanced interfusions, allies may wall with interfused objects. Grants extra armor, warding, and temporary health. Rock shield, bone wall. Alright, nice. That's an interesting design there. Literally walled off. Construct it now while we can. So that we can just go right through. Otherwise it's going to take a while. Springtide. Spring on the slopes, and I'm heading down the mountain. You stay if you want. Springtide is the name of who? Fen. Fen Murfast? Murrayfast. 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 I'm going to say Murrayfast. Sounds like I'm here in time for the show. That right? Whose? Hey, that the old mountain runner herself, Sitheta? Hauling my gear up these switchbacks like an ox. Look at you, all adventure-worn. Fen. I'm not tired, just experienced, you know? Hey, we're here for the bone things, Mortagi. Heard they were under Mulvkus watermill in the valley. We've heard the same things. People in the lowlands are getting driven out. Yeah, well, Sitheta, you remember my husband. Husband now, is he? The home smells like 6 kinds of sage. Fen asked for my hand, if you'd believe that. Why wouldn't she believe it? Well, spruced the place up a bit since you were last this way. Tombeld's good at the digging and sawing and building and all. You're the apothecary? Sitheta talks about you. A lot. It runs in the family, you could say. Medicines for illness, treatments for pain, shrining unctions and oils for other needs and uses. Plus, you know, general stuff. Herbs and herbal things. She has healing skill, not just mixtures. You'll boast about it, I see. And all I'm saying is it's worse than landslides nowadays. Little fight we're having? Who needs their sense of knocked in? Oh, who needs their sense knocked in? Right? Yeah, there it is. No, it's... We lost his sister to a landslide this time last year. Was just foraging down the hill and the wind was high. Rainy winter. You know. Hers to talk about, I'm sure. It's not about my sister. The low villages need healing hands, supplies. But those bone specters haunt the slopes. It's just getting worse, and we're not capable of fighting them off. So I'm saying, if they can, folks will climb up to us. We need to be stocked and ready. Well, that's a safe plan. Fen, you don't want to hide up here, do you? Oh, Sitheta, I can't stand it. What good healers ask the wounded to drag their gnawed-on bodies to her door? I've got to go down there and help them. Oops. Sitheta, I'm seeing a couple ways we could go. I'm going to do a little extra recon. I guess Malward? You know these people too? I'll just be a little bit. I'm just not sure what magical power you think you wield that'll keep you safe. You're softer than me, dear, and I wouldn't like my chances. I need you, too. How long do we listen to this? Huh. You can hash it out if you have to. Another day, I'd be happy to play the audience. Well, it's not really your business either way. It's just, we've come to scatter those wrench bones. And we will. We'll make the lowlands safe. She's serious? So that is a warrior. I mean, we'll support you, but we're not even militia trained. Aside from water and bandaging, we... Tumbelds stop. They're willing to do what's needed, no matter what it might cost them. We should follow their example. Hold on, your husband's right, Fen. We're fighters. You're apothecaries. Your hands will be needed. Don't waste them on our work. A risk should be worthwhile. Pick up a sword if you can't even swing it. Willingness to sacrifice is most often where strength is born, Tom Beld. Ooh. Let's see, which option do we take? Ah, option number 2. My mother always told me that to treat any illness, one must be willing to suffer the same illness. This is like that to me. And what if it's me who suffers it? Fen, you're brave, and I love that you're brave, but sometimes I think it's just because you don't understand what you could lose, or who you could lose. And in my worst moments, I think you do understand. The apothecary's husband stalks out the back door. Tom Belt, well, sorry, he's... You want to be a hero? Recognize what kind of hero your husband needs and try to be that woman. Or gamble on your marriage. But know the stakes at least. Well, Sitheta, Malward, go do what you came here to do, and good luck. Your work will be celebrated, and Anyway, we'll be down to help with the recovery. We'll be right behind you. The apothecary hastily fills their needs and wants. Then Sitheta and Malward leave to rejoin Viv and carry out their task. Interesting set of words you came up with. A man thinks of these things sometimes. It was well said, love. Well said. Ah, plus 11 charisma. Nice. All right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards on the table. Malward. Ooh, blocked? Seriously? Oh. Well, we can at least take out the Watchman. Boom. Killed. Alright, there's 3 more in here somewhere. But we can't open the door just yet. There we go. Ooh, nice kill. At a 56% chance of hitting, I will take it. That was a crit. And there is the spec deck. The shackled... Okay. So the Spectic can't do anything because of that shackle. Victory. Out of 4 options. Viv. Stalwart. Let's do Stalwart. And then you, Sitheta. Ooh. Untouchable. I like that. Oh. Alright. Bonus damage. Let's give it to Viv. She doesn't have much right now. Alright, very nice. 1. Find an item. I may want to intercept that, actually. Now think about it. Oh yeah, give it to Maida. Ugh, the raccoons are a problem. Yeah. Nice. Could begin working on the bridge already. Yeah, might be able to get that done in time, actually. Yep, done in time. Now we just have to wait. Come on. Come on. Defend. The Thrixel have come. It is Thrixel. No deceit this time, no subtlety or shroud. A pit opens in the mind. How should the defenders respond? Courage. Ooh. Wow. Stay hidden. That's a 100% chance of success. Or charge into battle. I might charge into battle. The great cry they share, the strength of standing side by side, fills them with defiant courage. They charge. Successful. Haste and courage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Great. Oh, I hate this layout. Can I fire a volley of arrows? Yes, I can. Ow. Alright. Guardian there. We'll wait. Blocked. Alright. Well then. Oh, I forgot. They can fly. I also seem to have forgotten that the Dweavers have a longer reach. Ooh, barrage. I like that. And that's a kill. Nice. We're actually doing really well. Wow. Wow. That was actually rather fast. But that's good. That sets back our enemies quite a bit. Yeah, just like that. Nasetheta. Right. I think we can skip this because we already know the gist of it. Alright. This is about the dagger. Sounds like you'll need me on the way, but maybe even more at the end. Sure, why not? Viv, I don't know about your story. One of the stories Jenlia used to tell described a place she went as a kid. Old Jenlia with the laughter that lit dark rooms. Said it was her chapel, a wild place, always tousled in pleasant breeze and odor. The writing really does test my vocabulary. You believe in a place like that? I don't expect to find the pristine, weather-blessed garden that her stories painted. You know how old Jenlia was, capable of believing anything. But we owe it to her to make the journey. Or I do. For the many ways she helped me. You have her ashes are in an urn. It's in my pack. Never knew how much the old gal meant to you. I liked her, though. Her noble stories. Either we go now or we wait. We go now. The next morning. It's good weather to make good time. Yep, they both have their stories to go on. Their quest to enter the ashes of a friend and elder goes mostly unhindered until they reach the woods. Ho, dimmed one. See that line? The river curls blue like a coil of hair down the coal-colored cheek of the mountain. Ancient pilgrims wander its winding course. The trees. You really like it out here? I'm just remembering how old Yanla used to tell it. Those are her words. This looks like the place. They descend into woods that grow more thickly than expected. A symphony of echoing birdsong greets them, and never ceases. Her words or not, it sounds like they stuck with you. Sure. The thing is, I never had much use for people. Didn't like how easily one neighbor gets turned against the other. At one point, I stopped trusting anyone. But she, Yanna Arkham, was so much older. And yet the hope and human fondness in her eyes, I think it kept me from sinking. Hold up, Viv. There's Dralvin. They've been stalking us for some time. It's not many of them, from what I can tell. Ooh. If it's Dralvin, they'll hit us where we're not ready. Let's get this over with. We're here to bury Yanla. Anyway, there's not enough of them. They won't risk it. Either provoke or ignore. Oh, the dice roll says ignore. Hello, Drove? Are you there? We wish only to honor our dead. Please let us pass. We'll bury her ashes by the river and we'll go. Drove? You don't answer me. I'll assume you're letting us pass. Viv. There's one creeping up. You really think they can understand you? Why not? If I was a Drove, knowing human speak would be a useful skill. Luckily, or by some deeper influence, Viv and Rother made it to the river without incident. Odd. Huh. Bury. Close to the riverbank, they spill Yanla's ashes in a pit they've dug and lined with smoothened stones. Refilling it with earth, they slide a stone marker into the spot they chose and stand in greenish shadows and slanting light. You remember any of her old stories? Yanla's? Yes. So, will you share one? Nope. Yanla was right, though. This place, it's a softer light to see your life by. We start to think our own troubles are so important, but there are amazing riverbanks, birdsong, beautiful places, things, people and creatures, too. Well, I'm glad it's over with anyway. Yeah, me too. Wow. Upgrade Stalwart. Oh, there they are. Scout, why not? Alright, on with the story. Setheta leads Malward onto the ancestral lands of the Old Wayne family. The Old Wayne legend is a rich well of villains for Hearth Hill stories. A group of questionably related kinsfolk living in a secluded manor, practicing dark crafts. It had to be in a swamp, didn't it? No wonder these people were so morbid. Come on. It wouldn't take courage if it wasn't a little scary, right, love? There's a turtle. I bet they built out here because they were paranoid. Hoarding wealth? Look how thick the walls are. Soon they're within a proper ruin, with towers half sunk and many of them tumbled. We're looking for a forge? There's a stairwell. And there you go. You sure this is right? This is how you unmake the thing? Here, take the torch. As Sutheta draws the dagger, the oath of Oldwain, the eyes over the forge begin to glow. The forge roars awake, vomiting hot coals. But, like the dagger itself, the glowing embers arrest her eyes. Sutheta. And then she sees two figures in the flames. In one, she sees herself, aged and alone, still fighting the same long losing battles she's embroiled in today. In the other, she's not much older than she is now. She's used the power in the dagger to bring peace to those she loves. Perhaps she should wield it. It would change her, but not immediately. In the meantime, think of all the good she could accomplish, for her friends and for this world. Wouldn't that be the selfless thing to do? Choose, destroy the dagger or keep the dagger. I'm gonna roll, hoping she destroys it. She keeps it. Sutheta? I was wrong. There is a reason for this dagger to come to me, but it wasn't to throw it in the fire. Well... Sutheta's cry resounds down the stairs. Malward! It seems something didn't wish them to leave. Oh, hello. An Oldwain ghost. She craves the dagger. We can't let her take it. With a flash and a noiseless snarl, the spirit transforms. You've got 16 HP, huh? Oh, nope, let's not do that. Let's wait. Boom. Okay, that was fast. 2 turns. Increases accuracy. Ooh, I like that for Rother, since he is ranged. They leave the Oldwain estate behind to sink in the obliviating muck of time. Sutheta, love, why did you keep that dagger? Can you really hold on to it safely? Of course I can. You don't trust me? Their journey home goes without much incident. But no songs rise in the night. By the light of the moon and fire, it will grow clear that Sutheta is no longer the woman she was. The love Malward she shared is doomed, and a mountain of sorrow lies before them. Yikes. Aid. Oops. Okay. So, gather there first. Just in case of ambush. Okay, let's do the assault. A wild, thriving old local was happy to provide the lowdown on this weird tower. What'd she tell you, Rother? Any clue who built the place? Didn't say. Just talked about the bone walkers. Rove the woods sometimes. Leather-faced guy over on the other hill said light leaks from the cracks of these old blue stones. Just on summer nights, he said, since last year. Well, that's what we expected, I suppose. You ready to go? Bam! Something happened. Dust drifts in the suddenly empty doorway. Guess it's open. Did you really have to kick it down? What? Thought you said we were going in. You two take that hall. Shout if there is anything. Soon a buzz from the hall's far end sneaks into their ears. That noise coming from inside? Yeah, something's... Bam! Malward, you really should stop. Stop? Why? You see something? As they enter, the noise abates. Oily odors spill off shadow-crowded shelves. Shapes. Organic to synthetic by varying degrees. Spread and pile everywhere in industrious disarray. This might be important. Please don't say you're into this stuff. If it's working Morthagi machinery, we've got the chance we've been waiting for. Oop, I'm starting to connect the dots here. Her mind is being warped. Please don't let her get started on this again. Seems like we should give it a shot, though. What if we activate our own Morthagi and it likes us? Maybe peace comes that way. Cellar's empty. What'd you two... find? This. Sutheta wants to try her theory. You can't be serious. 3 options. I say we torch this whole room, bust their plans. Sutheta, here's one that's nearly finished, just needs a mom. Or dismantle it, search for what's useful. But it's dangerous to linger here. We're going with Rother's decision. Dismantle it and search for useful bits. We're not going to stay long. Always frustrating when you talk sense. Sometimes I'd like to run with my imagination. There's some sealed boxes here. might contain uncorroded ores. They searched through piles of bones, gears, coiled wire, and cogs. A few lucky finds are there to be had. Huh? This is about housekeeping. Did you know there was apparently this guy, Kurdok? Designs were docile. One was for dusting his patio. The other was for helping his old mother up and down the stairs. Doesn't that suggest... Oh. Setheta? Still in there? We've got movement. Probably hostile. Oh. Setheta? Coming. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 cards total. Stone Spirit, I do not feel like chasing it. Nice, good hit. Nothing to really do here yet. Oh, Discus. Okay. Yeah, they're still in love. But we'll see if that changes. Ooh, nice. And there's our final card, enemy. Good kills, everybody. Wow. This is going so right. It's okay, the spirit can vanish. I do not mind. Ooh. Spare bolting mystic armor. Reduced speed, but increased armor for sure. She needs more warding then. Oh, well, speaking of. Oh, shit. Give her that. In the aftermath of the battle, it grew clear that Setheta was paying a steep price. Oh, shit. But none yet knew all the dagger would claim. Calamities, of course. To be expected. All right, what do we think? 1 or 2? We're doing 1. Find an item. Stunt chance. Wow, okay. I'll give you that. I'm thinking of adding a bridge here, actually. It's my thought. Morthagi are the main enemies. Get rid of the Rager, because those can become a problem fast. Let's get started on the bridge. This will make traversing the rest of the world map easier. So much easier. Scout ahead. We still have to clear two more areas before we can even get to the main assault. Into the woods. Well, shoot. If it weren't for this heartwood, Proudstar Firs would have been a complete waste of time. Ugh. I forgot how much work actually taking down a tree is. You'd think in our line of work it wouldn't be the most exerting thing we'd do in a day. Nah, my arms are all wobbly too. I think it's different muscles from the fighting ones. Maida could probably tell you the details. So, how about it? Are you in the market for a new spear? This stuff looks particularly unyielding. Since when are you an expert? Oops. Back. I don't need to be an expert. Look at that grain. It's gorgeous. Oh, what's that? Is it just me, or do the trees seem to be rather close in here? It was not just her. Don't know what that creature is. 2 options. Stand and fight or forget the wood. Forget the wood. I'd rather keep my own limbs, thank you. Alright. Oh, we have 3 options here. Gonna be number 1. Threshery provides heartwoods and fabrics. And 2. Scout. I guess these 2 are hostile. Anybody else ready to set up camp? Setheta, pick a spot. That clearing looks just fine. Huh. Hello there. Is that a butterfly? No. What is that? Oh? Everybody saw that, right? Yes. Good. Or bad? Does that make it more or less concerning? I don't know. They seemed harmless. So, camp? After seeing that? You're... Wait, are you joking? I have trouble telling if Rother's joking. Later. I can't believe he wasn't joking. Fire's done. Aren't you going to sleep? Someone should stay awake, in case those green drifters return. Well, don't make yourself ineffective tomorrow. The things return. Ooh, what are you? My messengers do not lie. Perhaps mortals sleep within my wood. Is that bad? There is no good or bad, only law. And law states that a mortal who sleeps in this place shall bear my mark. As they sleep within my realm, I may sleep within theirs. I knew something was off. I knew it. And... Ooh. I won't flinch transforms Viv. Now hang on a minute. I'm not the one who's sleeping transforms Rather. Or you're not marking anyone. Let's see. Roll of the dice. Let's go. Oh, number 1. I won't flinch. Oh. Yet she does flinch. Is that... Am I marked? That's not so bad. There is no good or bad. Only law. The next morning, and then I got marked by the spirit. So I believe you have nothing to say to me. Come on. Okay, fine. Your hair looks good. Happy now? I'm not actually sure if that's a good or bad thing to be marked. Oh, hello. Seriously? Seriously? Jeez. Okay, there's 3 there. Nice. Swap weapons to that club. Boom. Wow. Nice hit. Oh, we can do another shot. Alright, one less enemy to deal with. Alright, come on. Ooh, crit. That becomes untouchable. Another victory. This is actually great for storytelling. Potency. I think I'll give that to Maida. Later, alone. You knew the price. Too late to be balking. Gales blow outside. The door shutters on brass hinges. House beams groan, and the corners of the stray scrolls flutter like trapped moths. She is changing for the worse. We'll salvage this one. Begin the assault. They hike a mulchy hill above dancing bog chimes, making their final approach. The trees here actually look younger than the younger than the wider roots or wider woods. Oh my gosh. Kind of odd. Grum stum dum gum. What's my body feeling? Laziness? Tiredness? I'm cold inside. Cold. Should I say something? Malward's leading the way, and it's he who spots the warm glow ahead. Did it flicker to life just now? Or maybe it'd only been hidden behind trunks. Yeah, this place is pretty removed. The Clatterbones must have a reason for massing here. They're not like me, or you. Anyway, we'll get our chance to find out. Stop chatting. Looks like a campfire up ahead. Lone traveler or a trick? I'll circle around. Or no, this isn't a gout of flame swirls amid these saber rocks, silent, bright, and smokeless. It's not a place to hang your kettle. It's beautiful. I wonder why it's not hot. Not hot? It's blistering. I feel it. Malward? You okay? Do you hear stories? Or is that just my mind that hears them? Malward moves nearer to the spiraling inferno, apparently unscorched. Malward. My blood, my heart, is beating. I remember one tall story. It's brief. It's for children. In early days, the sky's back was not so stiff. She bent and saw a handsome gray squirrel who'd climbed to the top of a redwood. Malward, you're getting really close. This squirrel, he chatted to her blithely, how he relished her stars and the autumn wind, took comfort when she cast her cloudy hair. He thanked her for lifting the sun thread through it. Like all squirrels, he was flattering rogue. The young sky loved him. Why wouldn't she? So, when she watched him plant his forests and watched the trees grow tall where he placed them, the sky thought to impress him by planting her own. A lightning arm she gently lowered, and a great tree of scarlet was born. But it wasn't greedy tree. It grew and grew, and grew so large it consumed. Oh, it was a greedy tree. It consumed the forest and the squirrel had planted. And without time for a word, words took much longer to say in those days. It swallowed the squirrel's body too. So the sky conjured water to wrestle down her tree of flame, and the first rain fell, and ever after she would rain upon the world, cautious of the mighty power that burnt away the life of her unfortunate squirrel. That's the story I remember. And this place remembers. It's a piece of here, something left behind. What's that mean? Stories of fire. You don't hear them? They leap and lick at my imagination, at this altar. Once, people would gather and tell them. But they're dead now. Those people are dead. The flame somehow endures. Malward, come away. You should be burning. How are you not? Listen, I'm going to let it touch me. Oh, it's just a haunted altar on a faraway hill. You're not thinking straight. Setheta leaps to intercede. Or, this fire, I can carry it. Its heat and memories in myself. Malward reaches into the flame. Malward reaches into the flame. But, Malward, no. He leans close and lets the fire climb his wrist. It's all right. I'll be all right. He stands, unharmed as flames file up his arm, orderly as ants. But then... ugh. A sudden mass of fire wreathes Malward's body. Malward! Just as it seems the whirling flames will devour him, whoosh, they retreat into their coals. Malward stumbles back a few steps. Ugh! What in the... Love, you're... What do you need? Here's my canteen. No, I'm fine. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of tingles. Actually, being blunt, I feel amazing. I feel full of fire. Tearing bracken and the mechanical mash of gears announces a nearing enemy. Someone's eager to burn. Talking and fixing it. It has to wait. Six enemy cards. Well, let's see. Oh, hello. All right. Let's get inside that room. And do a quick splinter blast. Yep, they know we're here. Good kill. Cone of fire. Ooh. Okay. Good shot. Blocked. How? She cannot aid herself. Oh no, she lost her... Untouchable. Okay, that works. Boom. 10 damage. Sweet. Okay, so Sutheta has actually become a bit of a legendary character all on her own. Nice. Potency, because she needs that. I remember. The dust settles, the air smells acrid and burnt. You can control that thing, I hope. This arm? Yeah, Can you talk for a second, Malward? We have a moment, if you'll explain. Alright, so I really did hear something, right? Whatever presence was there in the altar, the flames, it spoke in me more than to me. Like the chorus of my primal ancestry. I heard them offer stories to the altar. Kwan of the Summer, the Queen of Embers, the Sun Thief, and the Empire of Ashes. Or softer stories, like that little yarn about the sky and the Tree of Fire. I heard them, these flame keepers. People who drove their herds and built their shelters here, who poured out their mysteries by this altar. They must have carved. And so you get it, right? I had to be part of that. I've got to do all I can, become all I can, you know? You've already made the decision. So what can I say now? Just, you better work on cooling it off before you think to touch me. I want to tell you, love. It's okay. I must be able to control it. I'll learn how, and it'll all be okay. You're not going to tell me off, are you? Where would we be if none of us took risks? All right. There is the final assault to do. Do a quick inventory. I could have sworn that one of these was infested, but I guess not anymore. So, build our defenses. And then onto the assault. Heart Hall. On a hill is an altar, and over it the darkness whirls. The Night Altar. Viv, you could always turn an ankle and sit this one out. That was one time, and it wasn't a fight. It was fetching firewood. Use stealth or haste. They use the dark to their advantage. Oh my gosh. There's 11 enemy cards here. We have to destroy the altar as quickly as we can. Or the night altar, not sun altar. Sun Eater. Oh shit. Okay. Let's interfuse with that. Done. Good kill, but unfortunately... Oh my gosh. There's a ton of them. Alright, this is gonna be difficult. What can the Sun Eater even do? Chomp or Shadow Tongue. Range 6. Holy cow. Boom. Boom. Smack him with a stick. Good kill. It's an otherworldly being. Is there more Thoggy? And they're defending this thing for some reason. Oh, Viv is heavily damaged. Shit. Alright. Go on, get out of here. She has more story in her. What? What was that? Wait. Oh, right. The cone of fire. Might as well. Oh, shit. Okay, this is quickly becoming dangerous. No. Another one spawns in. Fantastic. Okay. God damn it. Yes. Back off. We have to get this done and over with. That way. Oh, Melward. Oh, shit, dude. Okay, brother. You're right next to it. Destroy that thing, please. Oh, no. Well, can't do it anymore. Passive. Move around to the backside. Attack. To shred. What the fuck? Seriously? Ooh, nice. Destroyed. Okay. Nice. Hidden. Blocked. Seriously? Come on. Fall for it. Blocking. Yeah. We might be able to do this. Come on. Cone of fire. Oh, wow. All right. Good job, everybody. Wow. That actually did it. And we did it within our time. Wow. Increased accuracy. It remains the same. Let's give it to Malward, since he does have the ranged attack now. Oops. Mythweaver. Malward. Upgrade Engage. The altar here is just a heap of dry wood, clinking crystal. The thick murk of night is suddenly parted by sun, like a swan splitting the the water. It flashes white and arrests the eye. Incredible. Meda, there's a kind of feeling here, right? Not a bad one. A big, angry sun. Nothing here was meant for evil. I feel sure of that. It's stuff of the elder witches, the warlocks, and hill mages. They worshipped things, our ancestors. They called on forces to whom we're now strangers. I don't know enough, but I know these altars, shrines, hallows. They once had purposes and places in daily life. It's a shame to see them twisted. They leave the wreck there, all the rune wood spoiled and the mystic rocks dispelled. Seasons will sort these things back into the ground. It'll be a bright road they follow the rest of summer. And that's the end of Chapter 2. Wow. That love story got really interesting with the way that the dice were rolling. I actually quite enjoyed that. Yeah. Wow. Little roller coaster ride there for a little while. But yeah, that's it from me for this week. I hope you all enjoyed watching me play that for a little bit, go through the story, flip through the pages. I'm a little uninteresting from the intros, as you can clearly tell. It's only been like 2 weeks since I was back to doing this, so yeah, I'm getting a feel for getting back into this whole video making thing. But yeah, anyways, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you all next week for the third and final chapter of our Wildermyth story. And with that, this is NPC Destroyer signing off.